Hey guys, welcome to a video. Sorry it took so long for me to post again. I wanted to make a video about Red Dead Redemption, but hold on. My dad said not to post that because it's too, mature. But yeah, I understand. Bit of a bummer. But anyway, I'm gonna start right now. But anyways, today I'm a little bit low energy because it's been a long week. Ooh, we spawned in a jungle. Get some wood. Anyway, like I said, it's been a long week. I'm a bit drained, and it's 2 a.m. right now. So I'm trying to stay a little bit quiet because my parents will get mad, and that's not gonna be very good for me. So yeah, if you want to click off the video, then you can. But if you want to click off the video, then you can, because I'm pretty new to this content creating, at least for video games. I used to make shorts, but for video games, I'm pretty new to it, and so I understand if you click off. But if you want to, go look at my other video. I thought it was pretty cool, and I edit my videos myself, and I will say that my editing is pretty bad. But yeah, if you want to stay, then feel free to. But I mean, I'm bad at Minecraft, and I don't know what I'm gonna title this video. But I just wanted to, talk a little bit, because a lot's been on my mind, and if you don't want to hear me yap, then you're good, I understand. But if you're fine with staying and you have a little time, then please do. But anyway, so I just finished up my 7th grade year, and it's safe to say that during 7th grade it was pretty hectic, I would have to say. But what I want to say first is that if anyone who's watching this video is going into 7th grade, be prepared, bro. It's either the best grade of your life or the worst grade of your life. No in between. But it was very safe to say it was very, very suboptimal. For me, at least, because since you guys don't know, I'll fill you in. I'm very, very short. And so I don't get taken seriously. I am looked down upon, and people don't like me and mistreat me because of my size. And I'm not saying this so you can feel sorry for me or something. I just wanted to get some stuff off my chest in this video. But yeah. So what I want to say is I would get bullied, essentially, in 7th grade and taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? I used to be so gullible. I would fall for lies that people did, and they would laugh at me with no remorse. And it's hard, and it was emotionally and physically draining to go to school every day, and I just didn't want to go. I mean, as you can imagine, no kid wants to go to school, but like me, more than anyone else, I didn't want to go because people would bully me, and I would constantly be like praying in my bed, you know what I'm saying? Just like to grow, because then people wouldn't be bullying me. Like there's sometimes like bullies will like just come up out of the blue, and it'll be like people you thought you were your friends, and they're just like come and like mistreat you, and they'll like push you around. And most of the time personally I have a little bit of rage issues, and so they would rage bait me and laugh, you know. And you know, something I'm still trying to fix. And I remember I had like no self-confidence, because every time I looked at like a picture of myself, like I looked so chopped. And as I would be like scrolling through YouTube shorts or scrolling through TikTok, like I'll just be seeing all these like, I'm not throwing any shade, but like I'd just be seeing all these like videos of like there's a bug. White boys with the textured fringes getting haircuts, and I used to always be so jealous. I'd be seeing videos of like people doing resistance and stuff. You know, I try to stop watching that stuff, but like, you know, it's kind of an addiction, you know, and a lot of other people, you know, have it, and I'm trying to stop, but it's pretty hard for me. But anyway, I just wanted to say that like in 7th grade I had like a lot of crushes, I'll say that. But so the first crush that I had was on this girl. Let's call her G. And you know, I was really gullible back then, and so she talked to me once, very briefly, and I immediately thought she liked me. And whenever I think someone likes me, I start liking them. I don't know, it's just something with me. But whenever I think someone likes me, I start liking them. And so then it gets weird, and so on and so forth. But that crush that I had didn't get leaked, fortunately for me. But eventually I stopped liking her, and I started liking this other girl named L. And previously in 6th grade, I liked her before in orchestra class. because, I don't know, she was fine to me. But, like I said, I'm pretty chopped. I'll admit to that. But, like, you know, things happen. But my point is that, so I liked her. Sorry, I'm not really elaborating that much. I'm pretty bad at this. But, my point is that I liked her. I thought she liked me. Well, I liked her first in 6th grade, but then I stopped liking her. And then in the 7th grade, I thought she liked me because, I don't know, one time in English class, we were like looking back and forth at each other. But I think she was just like disgusted from looking at me. And she was like looking at me because she thought I was looking at her for some reason. And like, you know, like, rude kind of way, you know what I'm saying? But like, I wasn't, and that was a big cave. I thought she liked me because we kept on looking back and forth at each other, and in hindsight, I was pretty stupid for this. But I didn't realize at the time. And so yeah, I was pretty stupid for that. But then later that day in 7th period, I talked to my friend Jay about it, and I told him that I liked her, and we agreed that he wouldn't say anything and that he wouldn't leak it. And so then, I don't know how, but for some reason, my stupid self ended up saying it to other people. And, you know, sometimes people, like, find out, and then, like, anytime you say anything, like, crazy to them, or, like, rage bait them, or, like, just joking around with them, I'll be like, okay, you know what? And then they start, like, leaking your crush, like, they'll be like, lit, like that. Like, they would do that to me, and they would, like, keep on doing that every time I said anything, and, like, I couldn't joke with my friends no more, because all of them knew, and all of them just blackmailed me every time, and it sucked. It really sucked. And I don't know, man. It just sucked. But anyway, it got to the point where I was just struggling, bro. Struggling to get through the day. Struggling to find a reason to live. You know? And then, one day, she found out. I don't know how she found out, but she did. And I was so mad, irritated, and confused, and I didn't know what to think, what to do, how to go on, how to live. But I just moved on anyway. I didn't move on from liking her. I still liked her, and she obviously didn't like me. Also, I forgot to mention that she's Asian. She didn't like me, and I continued to like her. And one day, it was my birthday, and it was like springtime, because my birthday is in the springtime. And I have the sniffles because of my allergies. I had really bad sniffles, and I was crying, and I had my hood up because I thought it would be a great day, but it just turned out to be so bad, and it sucked, and I really didn't like where my life was heading, and I really didn't like my situation. I just hated it so much, and it all just made me so mad, made me so angry. And then so it was my birthday. I was crying. I had the sniffles. I had my hood up, and I was at my desk in math class with my friends, and we were working on a worksheet together, and they were trying to cheer me up. And my friend Jackson, oh man, sorry, yeah, his name is Jackson. My friend Jackson, he wanted to cheer me up, so he went over to L and told and bribed her to give me a hug. And in hindsight, it just sounds so weird. Yeah, he bribed her into giving me a hug with Nito, and yeah, he did that. And when she gave me a hug, at first I was pretty excited, pretty happy, pretty excited. I thought, maybe he had convinced her to like me, actually, but in all actuality, he just bribed her, and she just did it for the Nito, and she doesn't actually like me, and it was so heartbreaking to me, and I got really distant from my friend because I didn't know why he would do that, and why he would choose that over just letting it be. And I just wanted to leave it be, and I was so mad at him, and I kept on doing stuff that was so stupid to him, and he didn't deserve it because he was just trying to cheer me up. But I was so mad, and I was angry. But yeah, and so yeah, that happened, and then what was I gonna say? Flash forward, and like another girl and I liked another girl. Let's call her L as well, because that's her last name. I feel like some people from my school might find out if I say the real thing. But like her first name, the first letter of her first name. But anyway, so I liked her, and so we were like good friends, like from the beginning of like when I first got into like grade school. You know what I'm saying? So like we've known each other for a long time, and we're like pretty good friends. But yeah, that's what I'll say. And so I liked her. She didn't like me. She liked another guy. Let's call him Jay. Not my friend Jay though. But yeah. She liked Jay, but I liked her. And so she didn't like me, and sorry, I got a notification. But she didn't like me. I liked her. And flash forward, I tell people in like a group, they were all just like there, and I told them while we were in a group that I liked her. And so it ended up being the same thing as the L before. Ended up being them blackmailing me and using me and bullying me about it, and it really hurt, and I got so mad. But it looked like she liked me, okay? She was really talking to me a lot, and she would like go out of her way to make conversation with me and to talk to me. Even like just little conversations, she would like just want to have them with me, and it just felt so real and felt so nice for a change, and I just really appreciated it. And I used to sing Golden Hour while thinking about her, and she just was really nice to me, and I was the only girl that I've ever known that was actually nice to me like that, and I really appreciated it. And you know, yeah, I really appreciated it, and I was happy to know her as a friend. And so we talked a lot, and she kept on trying to find out who I liked, and I was just giving her misinformation because there was no way I was telling her that I liked her. And then my friend Jackson, he tells another kid named Jonathan that I liked her in order to find out about another kid's crush. So they traded kids' crushes' names, and that was so weird to me. And yeah, it was just weird to me. But yeah, they did that, and I was frazzled at that. But was so mad at him. And that was the point where I knew I can't trust anyone from school ever again. Because it's always going to turn out that way. It's always just going to be do this, or I'm saying who your crush is, or stop calling me that, or stop just joking around, or I'm gonna say who your crush is. And it's like so stupid and it's so childish what they're doing. And I get it in the moment, like you can't think of a better thing to say, and that's your like really good line of defense. But like it really hurts to know that you can't say anything around your friends. You can't even joke around that with them. You can't even like say anything unless they'll just leak everything, and then your crush will know, and they'll look at you crazy and they'll be mad at you. And I know some of you don't get this because you actually look good, but I don't. And so it just really hurts. But yeah, I was gonna talk about another thing, but I'll save that for another video. Or actually, no, I won't. I'll just talk about it now. So I like this girl in my church. Her name is A. Let's call her that. And so A was the only girl. So I started liking her this summer during a church event where all these churches came together for a week in like a hotel, and it's pretty nice. I like it. But so there's this girl that I started liking during that event, and she was like the only girl in our church who actually talked to me. She didn't talk to me that much, but she was the only one who actually acknowledged me being alive. And that really meant something to me. Now it really doesn't, but yeah. So anyway, during the church event where all the churches get together, I told my friend that I liked her, and he said he'll keep it a secret, and I believed him because he's been my ride or die day one homie, my best friend that I've always known from church. I can't even remember the first time we met, but yeah, he's been my day one, and so I trusted him with everything. And it was really heartbreaking because we had this event going on for the children in our church to bring in visitors from outside of the church in to do some activities, songs, and lessons to learn about different things, and we call it VBS. And so during VBS, or like the Friday before VBS, we had church, and my friend, who I told about the girl I like, my friend told someone else, even though I explicitly told my friend not to tell that person. And he was sneaky about it too. Like, right after I left, he told the person. And that kid then told my crush's friend, who then told my crush that I liked her. And my sister ended up finding out, and my mom ended up finding out. And I had so much resent in my heart, and I was so mad and so angry at my friend for telling. I was angry at him, but he was way calm the next time we had church, and I was so mad. And now my crush knew, and she no longer acknowledged me, and everything was different. And it was all his fault. I hated him for that, but he was so calm about it. I was mad. And so during VBS, I didn't talk to him, I didn't acknowledge him, and I just got distant from him, because why would he do that? And so today, he said sorry, but like, I don't care. It's still the same. I'm still heartbroken. I'm like, still bitter. And I'm trying to better myself right now. And I'm trying to be better, and I'm trying to be a better person. And I'm trying to read my Bible more, and I'm trying to pray more, and I'm trying so hard. And I'm trying to work out, and I'm trying to live and be the best person I can be. And I'm trying to eat healthier because I have high cholesterol, and I don't want diabetes. I don't think you got diabetes either. And I'm trying to live healthy, and I'm trying to do what I can, and I'm trying to slowly do this and slowly do that, and I'm trying to save videos to help me, but it's all hard. It's all super hard for me, and especially after finding out about him telling and messing my whole life up and making me hate my life again. I just felt messed up, and I felt betrayed, and I felt so angry, and I was mad, and I was jealous of people that looked better than me, had a smaller head, people that were taller, people that had more muscle, and people who were just better all around, and their life looked so good on paper, and that's all I judged by, and that was a stupid move of me. But I'm getting off track here. I'm trying to better myself, and it's hard because other people keep getting in my way. And I'm not doing this for the clip or anything, and I'm not doing this to complain, but I just want to say that when it gets hard, Jesus is there. And I want to say, I hope you have a great August. And I want to say, if you're still watching, I highly doubt you are, but if you still are, I appreciate you. And I want you to know that Jesus loves you. And you should love you too. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I just wanted to talk, and I just wanted to get that off my chest. and I just wanted to say a few things, but it was more than a few things, and it was pretty long. It's about 35 minutes, but yeah, guys, I love y'all. I hope you stick around on my channel. I hope you continue to smile from my future videos. I hope you continue to laugh in my future videos. If my editing can get better, if my entertainment skills can get better. And this outro's already too long. But I just wanted to say, guys, that I appreciate every one of you supporting me in the last video with 3 likes and a lot of views, at least for such an early YouTube channel. And I just wanted to say, guys, I hope you stick around for future videos. I hope you please consider subscribing and liking the video, and comment what games you want me to play. And guys, I promise you, not all the videos are gonna be just dumping out everything like this. I want to make funny videos that make you smile. A lot of my inspiration comes from Dak Blake. Shout out to him. But I just wanted to say happy August, and look out for yourself, and make sure you drink your milk. Bye. Peace out, y'all.